Hi, welcome to Dream and stuff. I've been doing this like over 2 years now, and I still don't know how to do a half decent intro to a stream. And I had food cough. So we're off to a great start. So yeah, just kind of business as usual, I guess. But hello everybody, welcome to stream. Hope you all are doing well today. I know many of you, myself included, have probably been playing nothing but Sonic Racing Cross Worlds past couple of days. And today I figured out where my PS5 stores cloud data. Or at least where the settings for that all is. I was curious. Would know this by now, considering how long I've had the damn thing. Like, I've had my PS5. What, like, 8 months now? I think it was towards the end of January I got it. Because, I guess I was prepping for Monster Hunter when Worlds came out or some shit. I don't know, it just kinda happened. But, yeah. Well, to be fair, I do think it was a good purchase. Just think about it. There were a lot of, well, between the latter half of last year and this year, there were a lot of games that came out that interested me enough to get a PS5. Well, it's mainly Monster Hunter. Let's be honest. Monster Hunter will be one of those franchises that will motivate me to get a console. No questions asked. Like, seriously, I would say I'm just as much of a nut for Monster Hunter than I am Sonic. Speaking of which, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds came out yesterday, and yes, I have been playing it. I think I said so a second ago, but yeah, I've been playing it a lot, and I'll probably proceed to play it a lot over this weekend as well. But this stream will serve as a nice little break for those who want to come out the fast lane for a little bit. Which, yeah, sometimes it's good to have a break so you don't suffer a burnout with a particular game. Just kind of smart to do. There's nothing wrong with taking a break from a hobby for a day, or a game you really enjoy, because otherwise you might end up suffering from burnout. Granted, it would take a metric fuck ton to burn me out of Monster Hunter, but hey ho. Well, as for streaming Sonic Racing Crossroads at some point, maybe? I mean, I've already got a gaming trivia short coming out about it on Sunday. Yeah, I'm giving the gaming trivia shorts on a Sunday idea a fair shake. Before I throw in the towel, man. Both. Oh, the weird thing is, with a short that I did yesterday, like, it actually managed to break the record for most likes on one of them, on the Red platform side at least. Very rarely they go into double digits. Let alone that much. But, the shorts algorithm is just as confusing as any other algorithm, let's be perfectly honest. Algorithms are weird. And sometimes you just gotta do what you can with them. You know what I mean? But, like I said, this stream is just to take a break from the brand new Sonic Racing game. Because, I on Wednesday announced the release date for Tire Update 3 for Wilds. It's on Monday. So yeah, that does mean we'll be covering it Tuesday, which is our closest stream day to it. Hopefully after that we have a month where things start calming down game wise. Cause it's been a bit crazy. Like, you had Titanic starting at the beginning of the month. You have Sonic Racing Crossworlds yesterday, and even earlier for folks who pre-ordered the Digital Deluxe Edition. And then next Monday you got Tire Update 2. Speaking of which, game's loaded up, by the way. So yeah, we're just gonna do a bit more prep work, cause yep. Yeah, here, saying about, maintenance will be between very, very, very late on September 28th, but finishes early September 29th. And I'll likely do all sorts of bits. Anywho, I don't actually have much left to pop on this, to sort out on this wish list. Got the Hirobami Switch Axe, which needs the Jinder Hard gem, and then Hunter symbols to finish off the upgrade for Blagiacrus hammer. Yeah, I got one hunt off stream. I got lucky and got 2 of the Laggy gems, which is nice. That one I'm not panicking about, because... yeah... I'm more just getting it for in case I ever want to put layered armor over the Artian, or over an Artian SNS. As PlayStation Store stuff. Okay, what the hell is happening with the capture card? Hang on, let me fix this. Okay. There we go. Technical hiccups aside, well, that was kind of worrying. Yeah, sorry about that little technical hiccup. Starting to think I might need a new capture card. Oh, right, game audio. Give me a sec. Dang it, it don't seem to want to sort its life out. No, it don't seem to want to sort its life out at all. Oh dear. Hmm. Hmm. Well, luckily we do have a workaround. There we go. There we go. There's our workaround. Since the Okay. That should hopefully get around all the technical stuff. Yeah, it is a case of the game audio isn't gonna work for us this time. And it ain't let me do the weird workaround I managed to do last time we had this. So yeah, we're just gonna use the Zatsu playlist. Which isn't the worst thing in the world because of the fact that this is a grinding stream anyway. Yeah. Please let that be an end to the fucking technical scuff. This is the only thing about the 9-star monsters. Now everyone's sodding doing them. I wouldn't mind, except for the fact that they don't give they don't give hunter symbols. So that's a bit unfortunate. And I need hunter symbols. Yeah, they somehow managed to make that grind noticeably worse. How the fuck did you manage that one? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Well, if we clear this one, we should hopefully sort out the Hinder Hard gem. What weapons do I actually have equipped? I didn't think to check. Okay. That's good. Good, because I have never fought this thing with a switch axe before. Because I typically fight something using a shield strapped to a weapon. Shield... Okay, that was weird. Yeah. Then again, I know some people do just prefer having music on even when playing games rather than the game audio itself. Either way, you guys are still getting Monster Hunter and background noise. But it's just Monster Hunter with very unfitting music. Unfitting calming music. Yeah. It probably won't be a massively long stream anyway. No. because I know it's a Friday and I like to keep the Friday streams a bit shorter so that folks can go and well, do their Friday activities. Yep, full release slash. You know what? I actually am gonna just switch to my launch. As much as I want to see how it does with a go with a Switch X, I want the gem. Well, think of it this way. We're technically doubling up. You know what? I should really go into Dover Syndrome and make a... find music for a grinding playlist. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, like turn the music off on a particular game or something like that. And then have a grinding playlist we put on. Yeah, that I actually like that idea. I think next time we do a Warframe grinding stream, and yeah, considering that we got the next big Warframe update coming out on the 13th of October, I think they said, it might be worth just double checking our gear. Okay, I'm very glad I took Lance. I'm not good at evading sometimes. So being able to just guard. Oh. Ooh, this one's got some bite to it. It was a bit on the loud side though. Oh shit. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Oh, this is why you always bring Dust of Life with you. Life powders work too, but they're not as effective. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, this actually... well, kinda accidental, cause unforeseen tech issues, cause... well, you can't account for them cause they're unforeseen. Yeah, it does. Doing this actually does seem like a good idea for a grinding stream. I have to make sure to find some more stuff off Dover Syndrome. Then again, I have been meaning to just Yeah, I have been meaning to have a peruse of Dover Syndrome again at some point anyway. I have guard up and guard level 3. You ain't doing shit to this shield, mate. There's a reason it's my secondary weapon of choice. You ain't getting through this thing. And if I was out fighting a monster with a weapon I started the hunt with, I always have this as a backup. Yeah, that's sort of this weapon's role in my arsenal. Or, hell, I think that's just going to be the Lance's role in my arsenal full stop. Not going to be the main weapon. Unless I just really fancied playing Lance that particular day. Now it exists so that he's getting murked. But yeah. But yeah, it's going to just simply be the how's stream health looking? A lot healthier now, thank God. Ah, squish. I was supposed to stop the thing halfway. I hate the fact that the high poke, the last bit of combo of that, just puts you into counter attack pose. You don't get a free you don't get the triple poke finisher you do with the horizontal poke. It's actually kind of annoying. Ouch. God, I'm using the Sacred as a crutch a bit too much. Uh-oh, I got it. Good thing I've gone good with that. Well, to be fair, nowadays, cause of how you have tempers that can knock players' health for 6, wide range isn't a bad option anymore. Like, hell, it was never a bad option in the first place. But it's definitely one that can... Oh. It's definitely not a bad option. Yes, you might not like team support, but this is technically a team game. Anywho, in terms of a plan for the stream, just to change the topic a bit, the plan is to finish off the rest of the wish list, with the exception of the thing sword and shield, the pickaxe sword and shield. So I might actually take that off the wish list for now and just maybe sort that out. God damn it. Maybe sort that out off stream or something. And our main goal is to, at the very least, try and upgrade the laggy hammer. Hopefully that'll be the last one of those he's able to do. No, it is actually convenient that he's locked onto me. Because, you know, I'm a guy with a giant ass shield. I'm literally the tank. I think aggro was lost when I broke the tail. Stab, 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 stab. Yeah, Lance, is not going to output the most damage in the world. That one had a gem as rewarded as well. Fuck. That's why I've non-tempers to be the ones that have gems as the rewards, cause if that tempered is 8-star and above, there is a chance that shit will end in failure. And that can get annoying real quick. I am not fighting a 9-star one. Screw it. Might as well take a little bit of a punt on it. That's a British slang for give it a go. We have a lot of random little bits of British slang. But that's just how our dialects and accents fall. Actually, I don't think it's even really got to do with that too much. Like, actually, what does cause particular bits of slang to be a thing? Nice. Huh. 2 hunts in and we've had Switch Axe users both times. Is he getting a buff in Tile Update 3? I feel like that shit's probably getting a buff in Tile Update 3. Oh, yeah, since this is only normal Jinder Hearts, now might be a good time to see if I can fight this guy with Switch Axe myself. Because I'm not gonna get completely one-shot and bollocked over. Actually, that's another thing. How many of those people who will try to tank it and somehow succeed? I never got how people managed to do that. Like, at all. Oh. Right. Is that wide? Yes, that is wide enough. Right. Oh yeah. I haven't really played Switch Axe too much on stream, so I better explain the sort of combat loop you have with it. Basically, you want to get into Wild Axe mode, which is the... Oh, no. Let me explain general Switch Axe mechanics first. So, Switch Axe is 2 modes, the axe and the sword. Axe, you're more mobile and have more reach. Sword, more power, but you're a lot slower in movement. Your speed is comparable to that of if you move whilst having a great sword out, to put in comparison. Did you see that fucking double, well, that perfect double sync? That was great. Yeah, Switch Axe. You have sword and axe. You need the switch gauge in order to stay in sword mode. You build it up by attacking in axe mode. If you do a certain attack, which is World Swing, which you can extend with holding it down your stamina. You can then do an overhead, which will put you in Wild Axe. This will increase the switch gauge gain you get from your axe attacks. Well, and if you fill in the bar next to it whilst in sword mode, by attacking in sword mode, you enter the amped up state, in which you do more damage on that, and it allows you to do this. Well, actually no, it allows you to do full release slash, but I guess I didn't have enough switch axe for that. Now that's a full release slash, which is its fancy new bat and bridle slasher, like Switch Axe's fancy new moves for wilds. So basically, the gameplay loop is somewhat similar to Charge Blade at this point. Build up your gauges, get into amped up state, and unleash that full release. Does Staying on the Edge actually... Wait, Staying on the Edge can help... Can actually help you tank it? Okay. Huh. God, I love a morph combo in this. Like, you do that satisfying roundhouse and then you morph into sword. Ow. Right. These are times where you want to use full release. Again, very much similar to Charge Blade and its amped elemental discharge, or AED, as it's called. And in the HUD, you get a lot of carves out of it. Like, it's the closest thing you get to an Elder Dragon outside of Soul Shear, which is an Elder Dragon. Oh, they did also drop a teaser for Tie Update 4. And we're getting fucking Gogmazios. Yeah, Gog is real. No gem. God damn it. Wow, that is sharpness skill, the 3-slot decoration. Max Razor Sharp, and a point in handicraft. Yeah, no, 2 sharpness skills is kinda overkill in my opinion. Like, you need 1 if that. I think I've said this before. Knowing me, I probably have, because I tend to repeat myself a lot. But yeah, sharpness skills don't feel as necessary. Just on account of how much sharpness you get in a one's hunt in wilds. Like, you get a fair chunk of natural white on most final upgrades for high rank weapons, which, yeah, that's not usually a thing till you get into the middle of master rank, really. And to this day, I still don't know why they did that. I don't know, it just seems weird. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. It just feels kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know, it just feels weird. It could just be me not used to the idea. Let's see if we can score some hunter tickets from something else. Upveld's weak to dragon? Question mark? No, it's actually just weak to everything. Okay. And in that case, for monsters that are weak to everything, I'll probably just use Miraflos gear. Why? Well, if element don't matter, why not use a thing that has natural free critical boost, right? Huh. Doesn't Dragonblight also tank your Finny or something? I know it disables elemental properties on your weapons. Oh, I can full release them. And release! Is there a sodding ancient Wyverian coin under him? Yeah, there was. Nice. Whoa. This guy needs to come with his own flashing lights warning. Dang it. I'm more used to fighting him with sword and shield more than anything. Bow? You could easily fight this guy with bow. Like, but then again, you could fight most of the monsters in this game quite easily with bow. Like, I'd say sword and shield and bow, they go together really damn well. Because they kind of cover each other's weaknesses. Oh shit, another one? You don't need to say that every sodding time, Armor. I love different pieces, but you don't need to say that every single time. Okay. Yeah, my main point of order is upgrading the Lagiacrus hammer. Cause I feel like there's a high chance Omega is going to be weak to thunder. And that's why, ladies and gents, you have max potions. They will make your life 1,000 times easier. I do wonder if Hammer would be a better matchup for me with Arcveld than Switch Axe. Because of it's more mobile. I'm more mobile with it than I am with Switch Axe. Because I play, well, I play Hammer like I've always played Hammer. Making use of the fact that you can move whilst charging. So granted, saying that, when I do stream tile updates to next week. I will likely we only got one. For fuck's sake. Can they please turn up the damn drop weight for those things? Only been begging since sodding launch. That's Yeah. Please just turn up the drop rates for hunter symbols. Well, since the plan is just to God, no, I am not going anywhere near an Uftuna if I can help it. I hate those things. Oh, I really don't like those things. I'm not comfortable enough with Seregios to be able to do the tempered one yet. I'll see what ones are in the lobby ones. Nope. Oh yeah, I have a couple of tempered investigations just kind of saved. Ah. Yep, we're in business. We are definitely in business. Like, I have a lot of spare investigations just lying around, but I never do. Okay. So if we can't find any decent ones, we'll do one of those. Mikey or Mizu? You know what? I'm feeling Mizu. I've not thought of a thing in a while. Plus, we want 8-star ones anyway, cause the 9-star ones just don't give you hunter symbols. Which I think is kinda stupid. Let me sodding double up there, please. Alright. Gonna need to switch my weapons out. And I think I'll switch to my SNS. Okay, is you? Yep. And I have the Area 17 camp. Thank you. Always do yourself a favour. Get the Area 17 camp in the flooded forest. It will save you a lot of time when it comes to Uftuna, Lagiacrus, or just getting up to this area and up to these upper areas in general. Now, I don't typically fight Mizu with a switch axe. Like, even in Rise I didn't too much. Though granted, I didn't really use switch axe all that often in Rise anyway. Like, I used it, just not massively frequently. Okay, this is a power switch axe. Not an element one. If it's an element one, it'll be glowing green instead of red. Yeah, I think I definitely want to get if I can get a Oh, you know what I thought of? Don't I have some rapid morph decos? Oh yeah, Tempered Mizu goes into Soul Seer mode a lot earlier. I forget, Mizu also has really good elemental hit zones. So if you are running an element file Thunder Switch Axe, this is the monster you would fight that thing with. Then again, it does feel like they are being a bit more generous towards... Hi, Mr. Albies. Albeezy raid? Oh shit. Thank you for the raid. I forgot to turn alerts back on. But thank you for the raid. I very, very much appreciate it. And I hope you all had fun. What were you guys streaming anyway? Out of sheer curiosity. And I'm nosy. Oh shit. Oh, you're playing Crossworlds. Nice, nice. What's your opinions on the game? Cause I've been playing it myself, actually, and yeah, it was really damn good. I forget that can one-shot you. If you like Mario Kart, you'll like it. Fair enough. Oh shit, it got both of us. No, we had insurance and food insurance, and it got 3 of us. If we didn't have food insurance, that would have been an instant wipe. That is for one move on visits. Anyways, have a fun stream. I actually have to run and pick up family. No worries. Glad you had fun with your stream, and thank you very, very much for the raid. Hi, an album. How is you doing today? Damn, that was a lot of miss. I just came back from family birthday? Okay. See you, Mr. Albies. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Right. Now back to this Mizu. Cause I ain't taking that cart blinder out. Lying down. Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, even seeing that from a second-hand perspective looks fucking painful. Ow. Now I know why I don't fight that thing too often. Tempered Mizu kinda hurts. Also, the Laggy Aqua Switch Axe looks cool. Right. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. I'm throwing myself at. Oh! Oh! Definitely seeing if I can get into this one, cause this one's in the arena. I forget you can get them in the arena, but I suppose you can make an investigation out of any monster that's in an area. And the Wounded Hollow in this game is literally just another area. But it... do I keep hold of the SNS, or... did I bring the Lancing? No, I'm gonna... no, I do quite well against Mizu with SNS. Farming monsters for shoes? More farming hunter symbols to upgrade weapons. Nah. Now, it's more just prep. Whoa. Getting the Laggy Aqua's hammer so that I could potentially turn Omega into shoes next week. If it don't have any... whoa. Ow. That's if its mechanics don't end up turning into something akin to Behemoth in World. Well, from what it seems like, it generally does look like one of those, if you get hit by it, well, hit by its insta-kill gimmick, or nuke, it is your own damn fault type deal. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the main goal for today. And if we have time, I wouldn't mind killing a fire octopus or two. Just so I can squeeze a couple more extra talismans, cause something tells me they might increase the difficulty of Tempered Nudra. Well, that's literally the only 9-star monster I can do consistently. Or at all. Though I think I did do 9-star Jinderhad once. God, that took me way... oh. God, that... bow took me way too many damn attempts. Like, I think it took me like 4 or 5 in the end to take down a 9-starred Jinderhad. But yeah, 9-star Ufduna barely break a sweat. In fact, I might actually later on I might actually make the final hunt of the stream when we get there a 9-star Nudra, just to show you what I mean. And to maybe squeeze out some talismans. Ooh. All for a palate cleanser, cause I feel like this one's going to kick our ass. That one's not the insta-kill attack, but it will fucking hurt. You know what, scrap that. Just assume that anything involving a tempered Mizutsune hurts. Where the hell do I have my man on? There's probably some, like, controller shortcut I've been accidentally doing this entire... Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the 9-star Nudra next. I think I've had enough of throwing myself out at Tempered Mizutsune for today. Because... yeah... it kicks your ass something fierce. Ooh, this gives me an excuse to break out Mizu weapons though if I'm going after New Udra. Or, as I come to call it, because New Udra's a bit of a mouthful for me, I just call it Tempered Noodle. Yeah, don't ask why, I just kinda do. God, I dread to think what 9-star tempered Mizu's like. Or worse, 9-star tempered Lagiacrus or Ceregios. Now that's the shit that'll give even seasoned hunters nightmares. Okay. I'd argue carrying around cold drinks is even more important than carrying around hot drinks. Because cold drinks, yeah, they make it so your stamina meter shrinks a bit quicker. But hot environments just plumb straight up drain your health. Also, remind me next week to, oh god. No, that's the wrong button. Yeah, remind me next week to set up Twitch alerts back up. If I don't do anything to a new Udra, why did I do that? New Udras are technically blind. No, they just have bad eyesight. So, wouldn't that actually affect it more? I'm arguing video game logic here. Oh, I got them out. Only thing with SNS, your sharpness will deplete that bit quicker. But the good point about SNS is that they get some really pretty designs. No, seriously, I really am looking forward to what designs the Omega, what weapons we get off Omega's gonna look like. Oh. Someone's using the, gore, insect glaive. Or it could just be a lead weapon. I know. That's the only thing about lead weapons. It's hard for someone like me to tell what they're actually using. Wait, seriously? I can block both those? Yeah, this SNS doesn't have a single point in guard or guard up. Huh. Let's see if I can go for the stun. Because that's a thing you can do with SNS. You can use the shield attacks to stun. And again, the shield on this thing is a tiny ass bracelet thing. I will say this, between Lance and Sword and Shield, Lance has an easier time getting those perfect guards off. Like, straight up. That's a heavy explosive pod. I whiffed that. Oh yeah, any y'all wondering why there's no game audio? I had to sort out a, technical glitch with a capture card. And when the capture card glitches like that, it just stops, recording game audio. But luckily we have a Zatsu playlist to fall back on. And it's given me the idea to maybe have a peruse through Dover Syndrome again at some point and find some music for a grinding playlist or something and just turn game music off for certain games. Well, for games like Warframe, that wouldn't really affect it too much anyway, cause most of the time it don't have game music. Well, most of the time the game don't have music. I don't know. There's something that crossed my mind earlier. Ow. I just realized there's a Gravios down there. I probably don't want to piss that off. I'd rather just stick with a fire octopus, thank you. Or it could be a squid. Yeah, you think Narudra's more octopus-like or more squid-like? I'm leaning more on octopus. Like, it's got a very octopus-shaped head. Plus, whilst I think squids can squeeze into small places, that just strikes me more as an octopus, thing. I love just how good I'm getting at perfect guarding. Oh, someone's using a Mizu bow. Uh-oh. Incoming. You know, I haven't seen Nuja, do its pin move that often. It could just be a thing that people don't really get hit by it anymore. Or it could literally be a case of tempered Nuja really don't do it that often. Which, yeah, makes sense. Like, that would be a bit of an unfair insta-kill. Damn. That boy knows how to throw a tantrum. Wait, since you can get like weapon specific what's it's on talismans, does that mean that you can get the Mizu weapon skill on them? Like, because if you can, wouldn't that make the Mizu armor set bonus actually very valuable for that particular set? Like, cause Bubble Blight counts as being wet. Yeah, they should name that better. But you say wet or soaked or anything like that, people's imaginations are gonna go a bit buck fucking wild. But, hey ho. Yeah. Oh! Captured it. Oh yeah! Well, I had a limited bounty for, fighting a 9-star, for completing a 9-star, hunt. And now... yeah, that gives me a talisman-y ticket, but when you redeem it, you can get like 10 of the suckers. Alright, let's see what we get. Rapid Morph 1, Tremor Resistance 3. 2. Dragon Attack, Resentment, Evade Extender. I don't see how Resentment and Evade Extender, like, work with each other. Ice Attack, Latent Power. Latent Power hasn't been the same in this game. Oh. Oh. That. Oh. That might be good for bows. Like, Ballistics 2, Evade Window 2. Like, you can't tell me that don't scream both. And a bit of Blight Resistance isn't bad. And a 2 slot, that's always useful. Thunder Attack, Charge Fact, Convert Element, Element credits. Doesn't that override your other elements? Huh. Well, at least the Ballistic 2 Evade Window 2 one sounds actually really sodding useful. For like a bow setup. Would that technically increase the amount of time you could do your your window for your beautiful dodge or whatever the hell it's called? As someone who kinda dabbles in bow sometimes, or rarely, I mean, it's not like I don't have a couple of bows. I could also do upgrading at some point. Yeah, that talisman would be right at home for it. Let's check our wish list. Yeah, we only have one of those. Oh, that'll do. An 8-star one as well. That'll do nicely. So chat, I know a lot of people are playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but what other games have you been playing a fair bit at the moment? I'm generally kind of curious. That's been used. Yeah. I'm just kind of generally curious what y'all have been playing. Of course, like I said, other than Sonic Racing Crossworlds, because yeah, I know most people have been playing that. But before that, I would say I had been playing quite a bit of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And the day before Crossworlds came out, I started a new game on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. So I'll probably be playing a fair bit of that at some point. What games in my backlog do I have to finish? I still have to finish AC6. I also have games in the Castlevania Advanced Collection. But I'm half tempted to make one of those the next streamed playthrough. Well, speaking of those, I've been toying with an idea for a little while now. Any of you hear of a YouTuber and a streamer back called Tom Fox? You know, the Quagsire Scream guy. So what has he been doing with his Donkey Kong Bonanza playthrough was he started sort of chopping them up into little bits and posting them as videos. Part of me's tempted to do that, like tempted to give that a shot myself, but with the recent Sonic X Shadow Generations playthrough we just finished. Part of me's tempted to give that a shot, because I can quite easily split that up into like half-hour chunks, or half-hour so chunks pretty easily. Just thinking it would cater to folks that more likely to watch videos than streams. Well, I am half tempted to do something similar with Sonic Racing Crossworlds at some point, like just do videos of me going through the Grand Prix or something like that. At some point. I don't know, it's just ideas I've been, well, I've seen some folks and other people do, and figured, hey, what's good for the Quagsire Man might be good for the spirit, you know? I don't know. After all, it's like Miyoshi says, content breeds content. Or the way I interpret it as, people see that, oh, this idea is working for this person, maybe it'll work for me, type deal. No, just kind of spitballing a bit here. Because, like I said, something like that would be fairly easy for me to sort out, as since it's literally me chopping up chunks of stream mods into more digestible bites for the non-streamer viewing audience. Oh. Just when I say that I haven't seen a pin attack happen from Nurudro in a while, it bloody does one. I'm either jinxing myself, reverse jinxing myself, or finding some random ass fucking glitch at the moment. Especially the random ass glitch bit. I'm surprised Nurudra here hasn't suddenly turned into a singularity. Boy, my luck's been going. Nah. One of my favourite kind of glitches like that is the what I'm gonna call the collision engine doesn't, well, the physics engine doesn't know what the fuck to do with you glitch. Like you glitch yourself in such a position that the game's physics engine just doesn't know what to do with you for a good solid 10 seconds, and just you can see the cogs in its brain just freak out. I think the short one of the shorts, stream clip shorts this week was literally one of those kind of glitches. Cause I think, cause I don't think the game was anticipating Shadow getting squished at and trying to go into a dash ring at the same time, so I couldn't decide which one to do it. Eventually going, fuck it, and just like just ejecting him out the bottom instead. That's what I think happened there. I love the fact that it does the actual octopus thing. Yeah, another common one of that kind of glitch is the one where it can't decide if you've landed or it doesn't think you've landed on solid ground, but you're technically touching something solid. It usually happens with like fence posts and that. Or something. Okay, there's another capture done. Please be more than one sudden ticket this time. Fuck's sake. At least let us fucking, I don't know, turn in materials from monsters of that tier for, you know, for, things, for hunter symbols. It's a Friday, it's a Friday, give my brain some slack. Yeah. Might go for a bit longer. Okay, I remember to stock up, thank God. Nearly get myself a panic attack then. You know what, let's use the switch axe. I've been using the damn things all, like, a fair bit this stream. Let's get out the Mizu one for once. Alright. Oh yeah, this one is an element switch axe, by the way. which means its fire attacks, well, its sword attacks, do more element than raw. Wait, I don't have a shield to hide behind here. Okay, is Quick Sheath a armor skill or a weapon skill? Actually, I think in this instance, the Mend Mantle might be the smarter play. Especially because I feel like I'm gonna get knocked about a bit. Oh, that's... Yep, Mend Mantle was a smart play. Yeah, I don't really use any other mantles. Like... right now, I just find the periodic healing a lot more effective. If a tool can help me stay alive, or allow me to just go full honey badger on this shit, of course I'm gonna go over my other options. And I just wished the damn thing lasted longer. Because it just ran out. Okay. Yeah, that's far enough away where you can just justify fast traveling. Damn, that's like in the upper areas. There we go. Ooh. Wound! No, my wound. Yeah. Damn, I got two white bone bloodhounds out of that? That's a lot of Artian parts. Yeah, but slam attacks via full. God, I just wish sword mode didn't have this puny ass side front step thing for its dodge. This is why I need fucking evade extender for this thing. Oh, I could have actually just stayed in axe mode the whole time if I really wanted to. Because it's not like this don't put out a fair bit of damage as well. Granted, not as much as a SNS, but SNSs are ridiculous in this game, so wound. Come on. There we go. Nice. Now. Yeah, that move's dangerous, but at the same time, you can just face tank it. Like. Oh, heavy blunt pod. Yes. Ah, yeah, that must have helped the charge blade. Get the KO on it. Cause you can guarantee that 9 times out of 10, the charge blade user is going to be using an impact file charge blade. Like, unlike with switch axes where there is viability in an element file switch axe, with charge blades it's a bit of a different story. People just generally prefer to use impact file. Well, in the case of impact file switch axes in this game, you're not going to have as many people use them because element just isn't as powerful in this game as it is in others. Like, it's getting better a lot. A lot of the newer monsters are more weak to element, well, weaker to element than the rest of the Wilds cast. Just look at Mizu. There are some parts of them that take a hefty amount of thunder damage. Like, they have really good hit zones for it. In terms of hit zones, one, they're basically just a name for particular parts of a monster's body you can damage. And they determine how much damage you're doing. And there's two things that factor into it. And that is what type of damage you're hitting it with, and the element of said damage. Status works differently. That doesn't work off of that doesn't work off of hit zones at all. Instead, it works off of a build-up. As you attack, you sometimes notice little pops of a elemental effect, but for the status of a weapon. You hit it enough times with it until it hits the status threshold, the status effect will take effect. Last a certain amount of while, depending on how effective it is on that particular monster. If it does last for a while, Blast is a bit of a weird case because it's kind of one and done in terms of its actual effect. It just does a big pop of damage. And that's about it. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Pain, 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 pain. And it's dead. Nice. We gotta kill something. We gotta kill one of these squiggly bastards. But yeah, status, you build it up, it happens, and then next time round it'll take longer to actually proc it. Or might not last as long. If we did one more hunt, we should be good on that front, actually. Let's see if we can actually hop into yet another new because fairly easy to hunt the tempered of. Did I make sure to... Yes, I did. Always make sure to restock beforehand. Let's try to see if we can find Ginger Heart again. See if we have some luck with trying to get a gem as well. You can't hear it because no game audio, but I was getting an earful full of you know what? Sorry. I know I'm fighting Agenda Hard here. Now we're finding a different one. One eye. Except cause oh, that's a much easier one. That is a 7-star hunt. It's against the Gore, but which is actually weaker to fire than it is dragon, my knowledge. But I think it can still get away with dragon element weapons. And I just want to show off the Gormagut, well, the which axe you get from it. Yeah, you might be wondering why I'm not running Zolshir ones in that regard. I'm just not. Yeah. It's weaker to fire. No, actually, it would be a better idea just to switch to fire in this instance. I ain't complaining. The upgraded Rathlos switch axe in this game is pretty cool looking as well. Like, cause the final upgrade of it, the actual blade's red as well. And I don't need to tell you how cool that fucking is. Well, at least the sword blade. Okay, it's in that area. Right. Even though this is a 7-starred Gormagala, which is weakered out of the high tier tempers. Yeah, still treat with respect. It's a sword in Gormagala still. These things can kick your ass. No matter what level it is. It can even be the normal one, and it'll even be the tempered one, and it can still kick your ass. Or inflict you with a crap ton of fantasy virus. But if you don't get rid of, you would be taking increased damage anyway. Luckily, where I'm technically running 2p score anyway, and 3 antivirus, well, level 3 antivirus, not only do I inflict it on myself, I can clear it in about 5 seconds flat. Thing is not suited for Switch Axe, is it? Then again, I'm just too used to using shields. Oh, we only have one more thing until this one fails. Ow. Ow. Not gonna be me. Ravenous rule. If it's angry, it'll do certain moves twice. Why do I call it the Glavness Wall? Cause that's when I first noticed it. Which is ironic considering Zinogre literally does the exact same thing. Though that's more noticeable when it's sort of charged up. It didn't start doing extra ones when enraged till about either World or either Iceborne or Rise, I can't remember. Oh, that kinda went shit, didn't it? Again, like I said, that scores for you. Treat with respect and I'll treat you with respect. Don't and expect to get your ass handed to you. Oh, another tempered noodle. Yeah, that seems like a good simple one. I'm gonna need to change my weapons back. To the Swex. Or do I want to go with a hammer? You know, I'm gonna go with hammer. Like, if I want to cut something off, I have the lance for that. Yes, you can sever stuff with a pointy stick. Try not to think about it too hard. We're also in a universe where we sharpen hammers, so... And we can also beat things to death with a little instrument that we also sharpen, and is a blunt force instrument. Just try not to think about it too hard. Even Monster Hunter has its moments of suspension of disbelief. Okay. Oh, and of course the other guy uses a switch axe. One time I don't use a switch axe, someone else does. Shit, that is doing the thing? No, it's doing a different thing. Okay. Actually, now I think about it, Nudra isn't a great fit for Hammer. If you think about it, its head is up very high, so it's hard to get those KOs in. And with all the cerebral parts, you might be better off with a thing weapon. But Hammer's mobility is a good tool against this guy. Like, it's good to go one or two ways with in this game sometimes. Or at least one or two ways that I found I gravitate towards. Either something where it can be very quick and maneuverable, or just maneuverable, so I can exploit openings, or brickroll that shit and stay in its face the entire time. My god, this is a fancy. No, I want the... Give me the thing, give me the thing, give me the thing. Fuck! I did not mean to do that. Give me the thing. Yes! Okay, distractions. Okay, now that I'm done with the distraction, let's kill the octopus. Let's kill Octodad's ill-tempered cousin. I'll say I do like Hammer in this game. Like, by making it so you can string your moves together from a charge, which, actually makes my... wait, you can just... Oh! Yeah, no, I want off. One Populo's Wild... And that was a Rathalos. Okay. That was, random. Suddenly there was one Populo, and suddenly there was a Rathalos. Okay then. Do you think cousins talk to each other on family reunions? Maybe? I don't know. I barely talk with anyone outside my immediate family, if I'm completely honest. I haven't talked to my own cousins in God knows how many years at this point. Well, granted, I'm not the most sociable of people in general. Like, I'm definitely one of those people that just likes being in their own little not sure how to explain this. I'm one of those people that you can just easily sit in a corner and just entertain themselves, sort of thing. So yeah, I don't really talk to my cousins that much. Well, really at all. Hell, I only really know what even happens with them because, my mum tells me. But again, I think that's just as much I'm not massively sociable as that is, we don't really have family reunions and that. Outside of my sisters and that, we see them all the time actually. Decoration. No, wrong button. There we go. So, silver talisman tickets. You can get 10 talismans out of it. But we can only really get one of them a week. So what did you get out of this? Blast attack, peak performance, earplugs. Not great. Oh! Hang on. Oh! Yeah, no, this one's good though. Not so much the power prolonger or the slots. Max Divine Blessing. As in the same thing, the waist arm I have on this particular mix set, the Suja waist, does. That's useful. What's this? 2 dragon attack, 1 handicraft, 1 ice attack. Okay then. Kinda random. Oh. Oh. Max Mind Eye? Adrenaline Rush I don't particularly care about, cause that's after execute perfectly timed evade just as the monster attacks. So that's, if anything, that's more useful on like dual blades or bow, cause they're special dodge. But neither of them are weapons that benefit too much from extra roll. They're more element attacking weapons. 2 speed sharpening, 2 ambush. Speed sharpening's nice, but I wouldn't use a talisman for that. And 2 ambush. I barely use stealth attacks. If I do, it's purely by accident. Crit status, war resistance, flinch free. A level 3 Echo slot. Yeah. Heals ain't worth it though. Another one with Divine Blessing. Level 2 this. Max down resistance, pump ritual. Draw. Stuns don't come up nearly as often as they do in other Monster Hunter games. So, yeah, that's a bit of a dumb skill. Fire attack, ballistics, rate and power. We literally got a better ballistics one earlier. Crit eye, quick sheath, and stamina surge. I think that could be useful is maybe longsword with this whole special sheathing crap. Or a greatsword. Just for a quality of life thing. Yeah, no, let's... Oh, that one I'm adding to favorites. Oh! I got one with Master's Touch on it. I'll keep that one. That one. The ballistics. Go. This one I'll trash. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm gonna get 2 out of it, but you never know. Load shells, light and power. 1 crit eye, 1 tremor resistance, 1 2 bleed resistance. That's a whole lot of nothing. If it was something like load shells, artillery. Now that would be a good fucking that would be something I would keep. I don't really use Gun Lance a whole lot, but then again, is the artillery even in this game? Like, I'm gonna check. It should appear in... Yeah, if we check for Gun Lance armatories, could be in there. Because I think it would be a thing skill. Actually, doesn't look like it, does it? No, it doesn't look like it's here. Okay. Unless we search for it. Tab menu, skill info. No, you can't actually search for them. Okay, is it on armor? Skill info. No. Oh. I am an idiot. No, it's not there. Yeah, it's just... Artillery's just straight up not in this game. Oh. Huh. I bet your Gun Lance users just stack up on attack boost instead then. And attack boost and skills. If shelling in this game is even affected by that. I just thought shelling was like a fixed amount. I mean, it was in prior one-sided games. Like, I did dabble with Gun Lance a little bit in Rise, cause, Blast Dash existed. That, switch skill was busted. And a hell of a lot of fun. Like, seriously, being able to just dash from one end of an area to another, just using up a single shell, was kind of amazing. That, and considering when I do play Gun Lance, I prefer full burst style. It was Blast Dash was perfect for full blast style, because you could literally Blast Dash to the monster, immediately slam your Gun Lance down, and unleash your full burst. And then I think you could quick reload as well afterwards. Or do your Wyvern stake attack. Is that in? No, I think that is in Wilds, the Wyvern stake attack. But yeah, no wonder Blast Dash didn't come back in Wilds. That shit was kind of broken. Like, it fixed for one issue. Gun Lances had that Lance just didn't have as much. That being mobility issues. So granted, I'll say Lance got even more mobile, because it's able to do the forward jump thing without, in one clean input, rather than having to shield and press, I think, triangle or X on Switch, and then press A to do the other bit of that, the actual jumping thrust itself. Shield and X did like a advancing shield bash, and then the A input after that did the jumping thrust. Now we can just press X and A to, or on PS5, triangle and circle, just to skip straight to the jumping thrust. And it covers more ground. Yeah, Lanza got some upgrades. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna take this off of here for now. Well, at least we got the laggy hum upgraded. Yeah, again, considering that I think Omega's going to be weak to Thunder, I would say we're now all set for that. Yes, we do have the Hirabami switch axe to sort out, but that needs a gem. Those are bastards to get. Oh yeah. We got a fair bit of prep work done in the end. Oh, we got some prep work done in the end, so yeah, consider this grinding stream a bit of a success. Now let's make sure to save. Oh, this thing comes with 2 slugger. Oh, that's nice. Slugger makes it so it's easier to KO thing, if you can even KO Omega. I know. Something tells me about against that hunk of junk. Blunt weapons might be an idea. Mobile weapons too. Like, seriously, I think that would go through. That thing's gonna go through even Lance players. Yep. I think I am going to leave the game there for today, and let us go back to here for a little bit. Yeah. Well, we got some upgrades done, and that's good news. Our Thunder Arsenal's now prepped and ready to go. So, I don't think we're gonna have that much trouble with Omega. I hope. Like, seriously, I very much hope not. Like, well, I think Omega's mechanics, because we now know what they are, they don't sound as bad on paper as Behemoth's was. So it makes me wonder if they've just made sure to keep the fight a bit more straightforward and Monster Hunter-y. Which, yeah, I'm always going to appreciate that. But, we'll have to wait and see on that one. 'Cause... yeah. You never know. It's as they say, the proof is in the pudding. Yeah, I don't know where that phrase originated from. Unless someone famously hid criminal evidence inside a dessert at some point. Weirdest shit has happened, I suppose. Much shit. But, that's just how life is sometimes. Like the saying goes, sometimes fact is stranger than fiction. Well, that's just how it is. Yeah, so there isn't going to be a stream tomorrow just cause it's sort of would be slightly inconvenient for me to stream tomorrow. But you do have a short coming out on the Sunday, so yeah. I want to see if this whole doing the gaming trivia short on and having it release on the Sunday is a good idea still. Honestly, it definitely makes life a bit easier for me personally, because I can have the Wednesday focused on, well, like Wednesday morning or something focused on editing the stream clips into shorts, and then have like the Friday afternoon to focus on the gaming trivia short, just without having to worry about making sure it's done and scheduled to go out by 4:30 on the Wednesday like I used to. But time will tell with it. I don't know. I want to see how this one does before making my final decision on that. I have to go. Fair enough. Have a good night. You too, Novum. Glad you could stop by for a bit, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. might not be much longer myself. Yeah, see you later, Novum. Yeah. Might not go for too much longer. Because I know you all have your Friday plans, Matt, and I don't particularly want to keep you from them. Because what kind of gracious host would I be if I didn't care about the needs of my dear Sprixels, eh? But yeah. I haven't made the schedule yet, cause let's be honest, it's a Friday. Like, if I don't think ahead, if I don't think I'm to make the schedules until the Sunday, I'm definitely wouldn't have it made on a Friday. But yeah. But I'll say this. Tuesday will most definitely be Monster Hunter, because Power Update 3 comes out on Monday, but we don't usually stream on Mondays. Well, we don't stream on Mondays, so we'll check it out Tuesday instead. Like, the next day on the Tuesday. And we'll get back to our Cyberphnx Machina Titanic Scion playthrough as well. Because things were starting to really pick up story-wise last time. As for the other one, depends if I want to do something like stream Sonic Racing Crossworlds or something. Potentially. Now, speaking of little think about what we were talking about earlier with like little videos and that sort of thing. Should I do like little videos of me doing a Grand Prix or two of Crossworlds? Something? I don't know. I'm debating on whether to maybe stream like some online multiplayer stuff in Crossworlds for next week. Well, Saturday next week. Cause the Warframe update is on the 13th. And yeah, that's a couple of weeks away, so I don't feel the need to do prep work there. And plus I don't want to deal with any more mower menu glitching. I still don't know how the fuck that happened. Glitches are weird. In fact, that last week was just me finding one weird way after another to glitch out a game. Yeah. But, we all have those kinds of weeks, huh? Anywho. Anywho. I think I will end it there for today, cause me brain's legit run out of conversation topics. So, as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out with us. Very much appreciate it. Doesn't matter if you've been here the entire stream, popped in for 5 minutes, or came in with the raid earlier. You are very much welcome, and you are very much welcome back here again at any time. I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful weekend. No stream tomorrow, so I will see you next week. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all next week. Good night, everybody. And have fun out there. Good night.